We're live just a few miles away from the Bezic Lake fire. We'll have the details on how far it spread coming up tonight.
Plus, a Wisconsin senator is pushing a bill through that would help the state's infrastructure deal with extreme weather. And in Nashua,
leases are in question, but why Mesabi Metallics is celebrating.
And later, we'll take you live to Chisholm, where the community is celebrating local businesses after a challenging year.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Briggs LaSavage. Kristen is on assignment and we'll hear from her coming up in just a few minutes. But first, the firefight continues in the Boundary Waters tonight, where a blaze has now burned hundreds of acres and is now threatening nearby homes. The Forest Service has named it the Bezic Fire. A lightning strike started that blaze on Sunday. Now, about 3 days later, crews are still trying to get it under control. CBS3's meteorologist Alex Libby joins us live from the Incident Command Center near Ely tonight. Alex, it sounds like the fire has now spread beyond the protected wilderness area.
Briggs, that's right. This fire has spread to nearly 1,000 acres, and it's still slowly moving north tonight. So right now we're here at the command center, where we've seen dozens of trucks, firefighters going back and forth to refuel, recharge before they go back out there and fight in the blaze. So earlier today, we made the 50-minute drive north of Ely to the now closed Big Moose Trail. This road has been closed because it's in the fire's path, and as it continues to move north, even though this is a relatively rural area, officials say the north direction of the fire is close to roadways and private cabins. And as for those private cabins, officials say they had to tell at least one group to evacuate the area, but for the most part, the seasonal cabins have been empty for this time of year. Tim Engrav with the U.S. Forest Service says those private cabins are being sprayed down so they won't be lost.
So what they'll do in a structure protection setting is set up sprinkler systems with hoses and pumps and water sources to basically wet down and raise the humidity levels around the structures that may be threatened.
Engrav says, unlike yesterday, they have been able to have firefighters on the ground as the spread slowed a little bit today. And previously, the conditions for the fire were so much worse because the winds were stronger, the humidity was a little bit higher, and also the ruralness of the fire made it so firefighters couldn't be fighting it from the ground. They only could do it from the air yesterday.
Yeah, and Alex, we've been seeing a little bit of rain today. What has the weather been like up there? I can imagine that rain must have helped a little bit at least.
So Engrav said that the humidity is probably around twice as high as yesterday, and the winds are just a little bit lighter. And rain would be the biggest help, he said, but we've only seen a couple sprinkles as we've been up here over the last 4 to 6 hours.
All right, well, thank you. That was Alex Libby reporting live for us near Ely tonight. And Alex, we'll hear from you again coming up at 6. Let's turn now to meteorologist Dave Anderson. Dave, let's cross our fingers that more rain is in the forecast and it'll help those firefighters.
I think that rain is in the forecast. Our rain chances tonight go up towards 90% for some towns, and rain totals could be fairly healthy as well. Hopefully that does solve the problem. As Alex mentioned, the relative humidities have gone up, and that helps ease the problem a little bit, and the winds have gone down. That eases things too. So the rain for tonight is coming along a frontal boundary that we see starting to cross into northwestern Minnesota. As that migrates across the region, some pretty big rain totals could come out of some storm clusters. We'll take a live look right now at Robinson Lake near Ely, which is about 10 miles almost due south of Bezic Lake. And you can see that the sky looks very nice. There are a few puffy cumulus clouds, no smoke haze or anything like that, again because of southerly winds that are blowing that to the north and steering that fire to the north as well. Now let's talk about the rain chances here. Up to 4 lows are working their way through our area. So tonight, rain is likely with thunderstorms mixed in, low temps upper 50s. Tomorrow, 80% chance for showers and thunderstorms. The cloud cover will knock high temps down towards 70. And if tomorrow's big rain chance doesn't become as big as I think, we still have several more days of them coming. We'll talk about them with a 7-day forecast in a few more minutes.
All right, thanks, Dave. Well, just weeks after the Minnesota DNR said it would move forward with terminating Mesabi Metallics mineral leases, the company is now celebrating its plans to build a taconite and pelletization facility in Nashua. In a celebration today, project reps and city leaders touted the mining project's progress. Masabi Metallics says the $850 million project will support nearly 1,000 construction jobs by next spring and add more than 300 long-term jobs once the construction is finished. They're also celebrating the company's new president and chief operating officer, Larry Sutherland, who says they're more than ready to get the project started.
We're excited to get this on the western end of the Masabi Range and to have a mine in this region again that Itasca County and the whole region will benefit from.
Among the DNR's requirements to keep their mineral leases, the company had to prove by May 1st that it had $200 million immediately available for the project. On May 5th, the DNR said that requirement was not met. The DNR gave Masabi Metallics 20 days to prove that they meet the requirements, or the mining lease will officially end. We'll hear from that state agency coming up tonight at 6. Wisconsin's Democratic governor has called a special legislative session. He wants to expand Medicaid, something Republicans have opposed for years. Governor Tony Evers says the special session will start next Tuesday. He says the bill lawmakers will take up will use $850 million in federal stimulus money on hundreds of Medicaid expansion projects across the state. Earlier this month, Republicans voted to remove Medicaid expansion from Evers' 2-year budget proposal. 38 other states across the nation have expanded their programs. Also in Wisconsin, Governor Evers announced major funding to expand broadband access. Evers says the state will be using $100 million in federal coronavirus stimulus funding. The funding will be used to award grants for expanding broadband internet access in the state. That's in addition to nearly $200 million in broadband expansion proposals that Evers made in his state budget. Wisconsin Senator Tammy Baldwin is showing her support for President Biden's American Jobs Plan, in addition to her own proposals to help the state's families. While the president's infrastructure plan is focused on repairing roads, bridges, and increasing broadband access, Baldwin's bipartisan proposal aims to rebuild infrastructure to be more resilient to extreme weather, something those here in the Northland know all too well.
We need to plan our infrastructure in a way that's forward-looking, that anticipates more of these extreme events and can make sure that what we repair will withstand those events.
The president is proposing $50 billion to improve infrastructure resiliency and community disaster support. Senator Baldwin has also created another bipartisan proposal that would ensure the proposed infrastructure would be built with American-made goods and create more jobs. President Biden also issued his strongest words yet to Israel's prime minister as he pushes for a ceasefire in the Middle East. Meanwhile, Hamas has laid out its terms for a truce. Deborah Alfarone reports from the White House.
Fighting in the Middle East continued for a 10th day Wednesday. Israeli officials say at least a dozen people have been killed as a result of Hamas rocket fire, while officials in Gaza report more than 219 dead from Israeli airstrikes. The latest Israeli strike killed 6, including a Gaza journalist. Hamas officials tell CBS News it will stop launching rockets at Israel if Jewish settlers cease the eviction of Palestinians living in a disputed East Jerusalem neighborhood, and if Israeli forces and police agree to never again enter the Al-Aqsa Mosque, as they did earlier this month. Despite international calls for a ceasefire, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has defended his country's response.
We are engaged right now in forceful deterrence. We're doing that while doing our utmost to avoid civilian casualties.
Wednesday, President Biden held his 4th call with the Israeli Prime Minister since the fighting began, during which he called for a significant de-escalation. On Capitol Hill, a group of Senate Republicans pledged support for Israel and blamed the president for the escalation in violence.
What did Joe Biden do? He came in and immediately began undermining Israel.
Some progressive Democrats in the House are pushing the Biden administration to pause a more than $700 million arms sale to Israel. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, the White House.
So far, the U.S. has blocked the UN Security Council from issuing a unanimous statement calling for an immediate ceasefire. Still to come on Live at 5, a century of services. We show you how a North Shore community is celebrating a historic church as we take you around the Northland after the break.
Harris, owner of Diabetic and Comfort Shoes. We have been in business in the Northland helping you with your everyday foot problems stemming from diabetes to plantar fasciitis for the past 17 years. Stop in and see the complete line of men's and women's shoes, from SAS to Allegria to Vionic, for those millions of people battling plantar fasciitis. And we still have a great selection of comfortable shoes for diabetics, Medicare and Minnesota healthcare approved. Remember, no foot problem is too big or too small. We'll find the way to your soul.
Are your cupboards a cookware disaster? We'll try Gotham Steel Stackmaster, the all-new non-stick space-saving cookware that neatly stacks inside itself. Finally, you can have an organized kitchen with every pan and lid right at your fingertips. The solid metal stacking plates allow the entire set to fit together without scratching. Stackmaster pans are non-stick and durable, plus they're even oven-safe up to 500 degrees. So bake warm cheesy bread or make your favorite oven pot roast. Even flames won't damage these pans. Get the full 10-piece Stackmaster cookware set for just 4 payments of $39.99, and we'll even ship it to you free. Plus, order now and get the free steamer basket that stacks perfectly with the rest of the set, and the free stainless steel fry basket that folds up to fit right inside the pot. But wait, we'll also send you this 5-piece utensil set absolutely free. You'll get everything you see here. Call or click now.
Call 1-800-461-2657 or go to GothamStackmaster.com. During Toyota's Summer Starts Here sales event, get road trip ready and save with $1,000 customer cash on the new 2021 RAV4, Camry, or Highlander at Cary Toyota in Superior. Or drive away with $1,500 on any new Corolla, Corolla hatchback, or Prius. Prefer a hybrid car? Get $2,000 customer cash on the sparkly new Corolla Hybrid. Plus, all new Toyotas come with a Toyota Care complimentary maintenance plan. And remember, quality vehicle trades are worth an all-time high. So trade in your vehicle at Cary Toyota during the Summer Starts Here sales event. Voted best car dealer 22 times.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Duluth's Twin Ports Interchange, where come Monday, those leading the reconstruction project there will give a virtual update during a virtual meeting. That will take place at noon on Monday, and you can visit MnDOT's website for more information. A little foggy out there. Dave will be in with us to check in with the forecast coming up in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look around the region. From beautifying downtown Hibbing to celebrating a century-old church on the North Shore. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start in Hibbing tonight, where the Chamber of Commerce is still taking donations for their downtown flower project. The goal is to brighten up the downtown area with hanging flower baskets. If you'd like to lend a hand, crews will be hanging the baskets this Friday, and they still need some volunteers. We have their contact information on our website. Now to Two Harbors, where a local church is celebrating a big milestone this weekend. The Holy Spirit Catholic Church will turn 100 years old. There's an open house from 12:30 to 2:30 on Saturday afternoon. That's free and will feature tours, stories from past priests, and a presentation of the church's historic organ. And we wrap up tonight in Ashland, Wisconsin, where tomorrow's third Thursday event is still welcoming people to sign up. It's the Ashland's Wine Walk and Shop, where the group makes its way around 10 local businesses, tasting wine and shopping deals. Sounds like fun. The event starts around 4:30. You get a wine glass, a wristband, and a shopping bag, too. We have a link to sign up on our website. Well, if there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come tonight on Live at 5.
We are live in Chisholm, where the community is coming together to celebrate local business. Make sure to stick with us because we have some big prizes we want to show you.
And we're running a pretty big rain deficit, pretty close to 2 inches now. Tonight, tomorrow, we may solve it by 50% even. Yeah, some good soaking rain could be coming across, and we desperately need it. We'll talk about the odds of payoff and how many more chances are coming over the weekend right after our break.
At the DTA, we're making your bus ride even safer. You can now buy your ticket anytime, anywhere, using the new MyDTA app for mobile fare payment and trip planning. Contactless, safe, convenient.
Introducing the Cool Turtle, the ultra-comfortable mask enhancer that creates a protective, cool, and breathable space between your mask and your face. Simply slide under any mask or gaiter and immediately feel the refreshing pocket of air surrounding your face. Cool Turtle's ergonomically designed, soft, comfortable shell immediately reduces mask friction, allowing you to breathe and talk in a comfortable environment.
I can actually breathe. With the Cool Turtle, no more sweating.
It's like I don't even have a mask on.
Call now and get not one, not two, but 3 Cool Turtles for just $10. Order now and we'll send you 2 more Cool Turtles free. No fees, absolutely free. Plus, you can get a 10-pack of 4-ply face masks. Just pay a separate fee. This offer is not available on Amazon. Get the real Cool Turtle now.
Call 1-800-379-1590. That's 1-800-379-1590 or visit getcoolturtle.com. Order now.
My part-time service in the Army National Guard makes it possible for me to be more for the community I call home. Learn more about how you too can live and serve part-time close to home by visiting NationalGuard.com.
Gail King, Anthony Mason, and Tony DeCopel. Weekday mornings on CBS.
Coming up tonight, summer school is approaching. See how local school districts are preparing.
We're live just a few miles away from the Bezic Lake fire, one of the biggest fires in the last 10 years. We'll have the details on how far it spread coming up.
Tonight at 6 on CBS3. CBS3 Weather is brought to you by Lake Superior College. Now, the CBS3 Duluth Weather Max forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
We got teased with a little bit of rain this morning. It didn't do much except settle the dust, really, and raise relative humidity levels, which is very helpful for wildland firefighters up in northern St. Louis County. And closer to Lake Superior, it also helped fuel a dense fog advisory. We've got some pretty decent fog, all right, both for the North Shore and the South Shore. And that dense fog advisory then issued by the National Weather Service could stay in effect all the way through 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So if you're traveling closer to the lake, turn on the lights and look out. And frankly, the moisture we're getting from these low pressure systems coming our way is really going to come in handy, and we could get some decent totals. I'll show you a chart about how much could come tonight and tomorrow in just a bit. Right now, current conditions at the airport in Duluth, 74 degrees, so the warm trend continued today. 62% for the relative humidity. That's high enough now to ease the fire danger at least a little bit. Southwesterly winds, southerly southwesterly winds going 10 miles per hour, and the air pressure is slipping. 29.98 inches of mercury here as several low-pressure systems work their way through our region to keep clouds up and rain chances going perhaps all the way through Monday. Current temps run 70 to 73 in the Upper Peninsula. Northern Wisconsin in general doing a narrow band of 73 to 75, but at the head of the lakes, lake influence is dropping things down into the lower 60s. Cloquet to Moose Lake, low 70s. Upper 60s for some towns on the North Shore, as cool as 52 near Grand Marais. And inland in Minnesota, we're running another warm range from 73 in Hibbing to 79 International Falls. Now, into the Doppler here. First of 2 low-pressure systems, one down to the south, still pushing clouds up towards our area, and a few spotty showers as well in the past few hours. But another one to our northwest is starting to run a cold front through the area, which is stirring up a reasonably organized line of showers and storms. Organized, yes, but still the dynamics I don't think are quite right, with enough lifting energy for severe weather. So much needed rain, yes. Thunderstorms, yeah, but maybe not the severe variety. So it's the best of both worlds, perhaps. And since we have all of these lows lined up to come through our region, tonight, tomorrow's rain chance isn't the only one. Like I mentioned, we could stay on the juicier side through Monday before it dries up on Tuesday. Rain for this next go-around here through about 11 o'clock tomorrow night. Anywhere from a 1/4 inch near Orr to a 1/2 inch in Hibbing. 3/4 in Ely is just what the doctor ordered. 1 inch for the Twin Ports and maybe a 1/2 inch towards Ashland. Just some of the examples of some pretty good totals coming our way tonight and through tomorrow. Okay, tonight in Minnesota, low temps will be pretty warm from 55 to 60, and it's a 70% chance for these showers and thunderstorms. Wisconsin, Michigan, it's an 80% chance with lows near 60. And then for tomorrow, 70 to 75 in Wisconsin and the UP for our high temps with a 90% chance for showers and storms. 80% shot for Minnesotans with 60s by the lake and 70s inland. Temperature-wise, we could spike up towards 80 come Saturday, and then the bottom falls out of our weather box. You know, it gets a little bit wet from all that rain. We drop to mid-50s Sunday, then perk up again towards 73 by Tuesday. And again, Briggs, much-needed rain. Good, decent chances for it all the way through Monday, and then a break by Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yeah, you're right. Much-needed rain, but looking forward to that break. Thanks, Dave. Well, the city of Chisholm is celebrating local businesses making it through the pandemic, and our very own Kristen Vaki is there for all the fun tonight. Kristen, I can't help but notice you seem to be at an in-person event. It sure has been a while.
Briggs, you know, it is a pretty strange thing to be here in person without a mask on. I am fully vaccinated. A lot of folks here are fully vaccinated. But whether you want to wear a mask or not, you are welcome to come on down to Tom and Jerry's on Main Street in Chisholm for this exciting event, which focuses on celebrating local business. Businesses had to get very creative because of the pandemic over the last year. And someone who's been at the forefront of witnessing that creativity is Shannon Kishel-Roach with the Chisholm Chamber of Commerce. Shannon, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for coming. It's exciting to see everyone again.
Absolutely. This has got to be a pretty big deal for the city of Chisholm to come together after such a tough year.
It absolutely is. I'm watching people come in. Everyone's happy. They're smiling. Things seem normal. It's a great feeling. We've been waiting for this.
How do you think local businesses have handled the challenges of the pandemic?
You know, I think our local businesses have really done a great job. They're creative. I think our community has done a great job to support our local businesses. That's what's really great about these small town communities. I guess our neighbors helping neighbors through what has actually been one of the worst things, I guess, that we've experienced in a long time.
And what would you say you're most excited about for tonight? There's a lot of prizes going on here.
Well, there's a lot of prizes going on. We're going to be giving out a lot of money. I'm just excited to see everyone again and to have conversations with them that I can openly have with people again. So it'll be exciting to just see how people have changed and what they're up to and plan for the future, I think.
It sure is going to be a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Shannon. Really quickly, Briggs, before I have to head back to you, I want to show you a couple of the really cool raffle prizes we have going on here. I want to start with Blue Streak Pride, something I think I'll be hoping to win tonight. We also have Shred the Red, of course, the Redhead Mountain Bike Trail just near the Minnesota Discovery Center in Chisholm. That's a $125 value that someone's going to be going home with. We also have the Discovery Package, just a ton of really fun stuff going on tonight. And Briggs, by the way, one lucky person is going home with $8,000 tonight. It's hard to believe, but you know, I gotta get back to what we're going to be starting the event here in just a few minutes. I'm emceeing, and I'm so looking forward to seeing who's going to take home those prizes.
Yeah, a lot of local prizes too. So fun to see that. So thank you very much. That was Kristen Vaki in Chisholm. Thanks, Kristen. Well, it is that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets, our favorite time. Today's pet comes to us from Animal Allies right here in Duluth. This is Mr. Sir. He is about 8 years old and just about 6 pounds, and he will quickly be your favorite lap buddy. He's an easygoing gentleman looking for a nice home with windows to perch in and people to snuggle. Mr. Sir also loves to play with his toys. I call my dog Mr. Boy. His name is Harry, but his nickname Mr. Boy. If you would like to set up an adoption appointment to meet Mr. Sir, then you can call the number right there on your screen. Very cute. Still to come, if you're in the mood for a little fun after your grandma's marathon run, we have some news you'll want to stick around for. That's coming up right after the break.
Did you know that 178 million Americans are missing at least one tooth?
It's true. That's why at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we only focus on tooth replacement solutions.
Whether it's a single tooth, full dentures, or dental implants, we have an experienced dentist who can create a new smile just for you.
At a price that's affordable.
Because at Affordable Dentures and Implants, we want you to go ahead and smile.
At MediaCom, we know the future is ours to create. That's why we built an incredibly advanced fiber-powered network. So today, when lives are being challenged more than ever, we're working harder than ever to help families move forward, businesses restart, and our communities get back on their feet. MediaCom is up for this challenge. Our network is ready, our people are powerful, and we won't back down.
You hate coming home to a dark house, and leaving lights on all night drives utility bills out of sight. You need the Bell & Howell Bionic Spotlight, the outdoor motion sensor light that turns on the instant motion is detected and turns off when the motion stops. Bionic Spotlight is solar powered, so there's no expensive wiring or batteries to change. The instant the motion sensor detects movement, Bionic Spotlight triggers 8 high-intensity LED lights that shower the entire area with light and then shuts off 30 seconds after it stops. So you can spend hundreds of dollars on an outdoor lighting system, or you can get the motion-activated Bionic Spotlight for just $19.95 with free shipping. Bionic Spotlight is backed by our 5-year warranty. But wait, if you order right now, you can double the offer and get a second Bionic Spotlight. Just pay a separate fee. And when you call, ask about the contractor's discount on the complete 6-light home value set. Here's how to order.
Call 1-800-354-3295 or go to BionicSpotlight.com. That's 1-800-354-3295 or order online at BionicSpotlight.com.
Chevy is America's fastest growing full-line brand, and people are taking it everywhere. Taking Trailblazer outdoors, confidently taking on new places with Equinox, and taking on more with Silverado. Whatever you do, there's a perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. Find your perfect Chevy and get 13% of MSRP cash back on most 2021 Equinox models. That's over $4,700 cash back on this Equinox. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Need help with your devices, software, or applications? No need to bring it in or have a technician come to your home or office. Locally owned DiscoverPC.net offers remote support over high-speed internet connection and supported operating system.
When you need to conquer the drifts on your property, get the job done your way. The Western Defender Compact Snowplow. All the professional-grade features in just the right size for your mid-sized pickup or SUV. Easy to attach and easy to use. Get the performance to plow like this and finish like this. Western, more jobs done faster.
Get your snowplow from the experts at JM Auto Service. We are Western Snowplow headquarters.
CBS News Sunday Morning with Jane Pauley on CBS.
If you're looking for a way to celebrate your big Grandma's Marathon finish, or you just want to finally go to a concert again, we have some good news for you. Today, marathon organizers announced the lineup for their post-race celebrations. Several local bands will take the stage at Bayfront Park on Saturday, June 19th. That includes Rockabilly Review, Boxcar, Big Wave Dave and the Ripples, and Whiskey Trail. The concerts are free and open to anybody. We have the full schedule on our website. Grandma's also announced today that the William A. Irvin 5K will start and finish at Bayfront Park this year. That's a big change. Masks will also no longer be required at all marathon-related events, except on the shuttle buses.
Coming up here on the CBS Evening News, this stunning video of a woman trapped under a car. We'll tell you how she survived and the hero officer who saved the day. We've got that and more news tonight right here on the CBS Evening News.
Change the future of medicine from the convenience of home. Join the All of Us research program to help improve health research and speed up medical breakthroughs. Visit essentialhealth.org/allofus to learn more.
Do you have an idea for an invention, but you don't know what to do next?
How do you get in front of companies or get a patent?
Call InventHelp. They've been helping inventors just like you for 35 years.
And thousands of people contact them every month.
With 65 offices, you can meet with an InventHelp representative near you who will keep your idea confidential and explain their invention process step by step. InventHelp has helped over 10,000 inventors get patents. And they offer 3D animations and prototyping services to help demonstrate your idea. InventHelp's exclusive databank includes over 9,000 companies who have agreed to confidentially review new ideas, like yours.
Don't wonder what to do next. Take action right now and get the help you need from InventHelp.
InventHelp. Call today for free information.
800-461-0354. That's 800-461-0354 now.
Are you ready to freshen up your spring wardrobe? Then let the stylists at Angie's Closet help you find the perfect clothing or accessories that fit just your style. Want to give your home a new spring look? Angie has you covered with her new home goods collection. Visit Angie's Closet today, located on Tower Avenue.
At UCare, we've been all around Minnesota.
And some of the people we meet are anxiously looking into Medicare options for the first time. Well, UCare Medicare Advantage plans are a great place to start. Most plans include Part D prescription drug coverage and come with lots of extras. It's part of what makes UCare the #1 Medicare Advantage plan in Minnesota for individuals. And lastly, don't worry. We're always here to decomplicate if you ever need us. UCare, people-powered health plans.
Get your news on the go. The CBS3 mobile app. Men's wardrobe provided by Mainstream Fashions for Men. Our buy one, get one for $1 suit and sport coat sale is now in progress. Hundreds of options. Mainstream, downtown Duluth.
Welcome back to the CBS3 News live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Wednesday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story and see what's coming up at 6. From the Ely area tonight, where firefighters are still working to take control of a blaze burning in the Boundary Waters. As of tonight, the fire has burned about 950 acres and continues to spread. Our reporter and meteorologist Alex Libby has been on the scene all day. We'll check back in with him coming up tonight at 6. And also tonight at 6, after Minnesota lawmakers approved millions to help boost summer school programs this year, we take a look at how our local school districts plan to use that money to help kids bounce back from the pandemic. Well, that's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is next. We'll see you right back here at 6.